you guys know I love bringing very, very bright and happy news to the table.
Woo! Yes, another murder.
No, this isn't as bad as regular human murder.
Is it a rape like your usual?
Jesus Christ.
It's not your usual.
Don't be bringing Jesus into this, alright? Not here.
What, a church blew up again?
Classic Anthony.
Anthony always brings the crazy fucking shit.
I always bring up the blowing up churches one?
Yeah.
That sounds... Church is shaking. Here we go. So there were some tourists. There were some tourists that were dragged away and eaten by bears after a helicopter went down in a crash.
Holy shit.
Or so it has been deduced by the authorities.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bears will get you, bro.
The bodies of 3 tourists who died in a helicopter crash in Russia
Oh shit.
met this gruesome fate as they were reportedly dragged away and eaten by bears. Alright?
They were alive then, and then they survived the crash, and then.
To add drama to the story, absolutely. So they were alive. One guy was like, my leg. And it's like, no, eat me, stay alive, whatever.
Ooh, blood.
That's what he said. He said, woo blood.
Because like, if you crash, right? You're like, oh shit, we made it. Oh, thank God. And then the fucking bear comes. No!
You can't get the seatbelt off, you're stuck.
Some people wouldn't call that comedy.
There's like a Fresh Prince episode that's almost like that.
So a 25-year-old former biathlete, Igor Malinovsky, was piloting a helicopter in the Kamchatka Peninsula in Far East Siberia when the vehicle crashed. Also aboard was 39-year-old mobile phone company executive Sergei Kolesniak.
Oh, so these were like major people, huh?
Yeah.
Damn.
And Zoya Kigorodova, a businesswoman in her mid-30s who organized the trip to the popular tourist destination. The crash occurred on July 16th with the trip going wrong when bad weather cut off contact to the helicopter where it is believed to have caught fire and then crashed.
Damn.
Helicopters, man.
You guys all been on helicopters before?
Nope.
Yeah.
I want to try it. Is it nice?
I mean, it's pretty cool.
It's pretty fun.
Is it loud?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have like things on, so you
Okay.
can only hear other people in the.
I'm that idiot though who like asks the pilot to be like, hey, can you do any tricks in this? And then they always do it.
What do they do? Put it upside down and shit?
They don't go fully upside down, but they will do like, you know, like high, like just dives and stuff.
They'll go like this.
How'd you know?
Because I was in there and I'd ask them.
Oh,
and
I
they
didn't
would
know
do that.
that.
Yeah,
Oh.
that was a part of the story.
How'd you know?
Because I thought you said you didn't go, and then Ryan went.
I did go.
Okay, my bad.
I didn't go.
Okay, my bad,
Why aren't you listening to me, man?
my bad.
He's calling out your bullshit, Anthony.
Yeah, he's calling you, dude.
I got photos, man.
Show him right now. He doesn't believe. Show me right now.
Got photo receipts. I did it in Seattle, and then I did it in Rio.
Both times.
Yeah.
We're talking about Ryan's experiences.
Rio in Brazil, so I didn't have to walk up to the Christ the Redeemer because I didn't want to walk.
You think you're better because you went to Rio?
No, I think I'm better because I was in a helicopter.
All right.
And I made it. Have you ridden a helicopter?
No, that's
Loser.
right.
Fuck out of here, dude.
Yeah, he's never been close to a helicopter.
We're gonna get you one now.
Man, we gotta ride a helicopter, dude. We can't beat. Damn.
We could go to Battlefield Vegas and shoot targets out of a helicopter.
Really? Out of a helicopter?
That's cool.
No. While you're flying, you can shoot. How the fuck do they legalize that?
Vegas, you do whatever the fuck you want.
Wait, how much is to fly a helicopter and
I don't know how much the price, but we could do it. We should do it.
You can also rent a tank there and run over cars.
Yeah.
That's wild.
It's like $1,000 or something. Yeah.
That's pretty cheap for what?
I know, right?
Sounds like, yeah.
But then the car's not new, so that's kind of lame.
Yeah.
It's already a beat up car.
Specifically, you're like, can we get new cars to run over, please?
You know what? Helicopter rides in LA, like the just the fun ones, are pretty cheap too. Like
How much is-
100 something bucks.
Oh yeah, in Vegas too.
That's cheaper than an Uber sometimes.
It's true, yeah. It's cheaper than an Uber from the airport.
Yeah,
Bro,
dude.
dude.
But it is pretty cool because like when they go over LA, but like specifically LA, you get to see all these like pockets that normally you don't have access to drive to. So you're like, what the fuck is that? Like when we were up there was just like somewhere in the mountains there was this gigantic ass mansion that like had a long windy road that was like miles and miles long.
It was just their mansion.
Yeah, and I was like, who the fuck lives there? I thought it was like some famous person, and the guy goes, that's the house of the dude that created Herbalife.
No way.
shit. And it's just like chilling in this like it's like in a basin. Like you have the mountain and then it goes in and his house is like in the middle of the basin.
We need to start a pyramid scam.
Yeah, dude. We need to do a pyramid scheme for
Yeah, let's do something.
Yeah, we'll talk. We'll chat.
Maybe some like supplements.
Supplements are easy.
Like Barbell Brigade does?
I'm down to make that a pyramid scam.
Yeah, can we?
Then we'll sell way more. Yeah.
let's
Turn your existing good company.
You want to start a business?
Yeah.
You give me $1,000.
I'm in.
And you're
No.
part of
Say
the
less.
franchise.
Say less. I'll do it.
That's how it starts.
And all you gotta do is bring in 10 more people to sell this supplement protein.
I know 4 guys right here.
Did any of you guys
I'll join.
were any of you ever victims of a pyramid scheme?
1,000%. I was a victim and a predator.
What do you mean?
2x2.
You did 2
the
by 2
original.
on that?
2x2.
Wow.
Guess how much I made?
How much?
$500.
How much did you spend to make that 500?
It was like
$500.
I feel like it was like $100 to join.
Oh shit.
So I think I recruited like five people or something like that.
But that means you're saying you got like 5 people to give $100 exactly to you. Doesn't it like build in the...
I forgot what it was, man, but I was 18 years old and it
Dude.
was my first time thinking I was a salesman. And I went to Chinatown to get a suit.
That's lit.
You're a fucking salesman.
Went to Chinatown. No, because my buddy was like, dude, this is a job interview, man. You gotta look good for the part. And I'm like, really? I don't even have a suit. And he goes, I'll hook you up. We're gonna go to Chinatown. And I'm like, dude, a suit is so expensive. He goes, nah, I got you, man. It's fucking, if you get at Chinatown, it's like $60 for the whole set or some shit like that. Yeah. Right? Or like, at the time, it was probably like under 50, right? And you bargain and shit, and you're like, nah, I want it for 48. And they'll be like, nah, you're gonna fucking buy for 50. And you're like, nah, man, I'm gonna leave. And they're like, no, come back because you're my friend. I'll give it to you for 47 or some shit like that. You know, they always do that.
Because you're my friend.
Yeah, because you're my friend, I'll give you a deal. Tell your friends to come here, okay? Yeah, they always do that. Same fucking tactic. So I got the suit, and I was like, dude, I'm fucking nervous, man. I'm fucking having a job interview. We go to Starbucks and shit, and then this whole time, like, this guy's like motivational speaking to me and all this, and I'm like, what kind of fucking job is this? You gotta pay to work? All right, fuck it, let's do it. And then later, I was like, I think this is one of those scams. And he goes, well, what in life is not a pyramid?
It's a
And I
good
was like-
response, man.
That was his comeback?
Kind of fire.
I don't know what trapezoid.
He's like, he just wrote it out and he goes, all right, in a company, you got your CEO at the top, you got all these workers, management, you have the people on the bottom. That's a pyramid. And I'm all like, you got me there.
This guy's good.
I'm 18 years old and I don't have a rebuttal. And I was like, but tell me how to fucking sell. And he goes, all right, I'll teach you how to sell. And that's it.
He's like, your family, they trust you.
Oh god.
They'll believe anything you say.
So 2x2.net was basically the SoCal Asians late 90s introduction to fraudulent entrepreneurship.
AKA the only type of entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
But you would see Lambos with 2x2 stickers, like Ferraris driving around with 2x2 stickers on it.
And then we sold internet service. We sold calling
web
cards.
space, right?
URL, web space stuff. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try to sell these things. I think my uncle bought like a dial-up service thingy, and then got some friends recruited, and that was it, man.
But you'd always hear about like the fucking conferences, like sales
They
conferences.
were sick, bro.
Like it would be like parties, right?
were
Because you'd
so
want to get
fun.
people rallied. They'd be like throwing out fucking Armani or Gucci belts and stuff like that to get people just
There were
like
just so many cool Asians involved in it.
Yeah.
Like, at the time, it was like so visible.
Dude, you could even see there's videos right now on YouTube. You fucking put in like 2x2, right? And all this. You'll see that they recorded the whole event. And there'll be like montages and fucking documentaries that they made, and it's fucking sick. Like they'll be rolling up in all their Lambos and shit with a big ass like sticker 2x2.net like on the side of their fucking Lamborghini and all that. And then like everyone's waiting for them to come, and then the whole thing is like a big show. Everyone's like fucking throwing like glow sticks in the air. It's a party. Yeah. And if you're 18, fucking even people in their 40s, this is business. Damn, this is tight.
They still do that shit to this day.
I mean,
yeah.
There's always a sucker every year, right? Like they're always doing these crazy things. But I didn't know I was doing like something bad. Like I didn't know it was like fraudulent. I just thought like, oh, this is a new way to do business. Wow, that's so
Yeah, it was,
cool.
it's like a step up from Cutco.
Yeah, it was cooler than Cutco.
Yeah.
the knife selling one.
Amway and
Yeah.
Herbalife.
Fucking my sister's ex-boyfriend was doing Cutco, and then like in my parents' dry cleaners, I'll never forget. I was fucking young, right? But he had these really sharp knives, And then so I was trying to test him out, and I cut my fucking finger and into the nail. You know when you're like fucking, it goes through a nail, right?
Fucking around with it?
Yeah, I was just trying to like cut stuff, and then I like cut it, and I pulled it out. I was like, oh, and then like 3 seconds later, the blood finally starts to come out, and I started like panicking because I'm like a kid, and I started turning pale and shit like that because a lot of blood started fucking gushing out. And
That's a sick ass advertisement.
Yeah.
That's sharp.
You got the sale.
super sharp. But then like after that, like since then, my nail hasn't really grown back like in the nice round. Like I have like one flatter side
Cutco's pretty fire.
since I was a kid. Yeah, it's a pretty good knife. I should have bought it. I think I was young.
sale.
Yeah.
I learned a lot about sales though after that. It's pretty interesting, man. But at the same time, fuck pyramid scams, man. Don't fucking do that shit.
If you guys want to learn about sales and you want to learn how to sell, join a pyramid.
Join a pyramid scam.
Is there
Just
like-
for that, just for the lesson, but also you don't have to pay money to make money for other people. That's the stupidest shit ever.
Is
You
there
have to
a-
pay fucking money so you can sell a product for them.
Yeah, crazy.
Is there a hot pyramid scheme like right now that everybody's kind of suckering into?
NFTs.
Is
You think so?
I think a lot of a lot of them are being called not just NFTs, but in the crypto space in general. A lot of them are just being called like Ponzi's because of the transfer of money. So not pyramid in the same structural like you pay to join and then you do XYZ to get others, but in a more indirect and loose concept, it's like you buy into a crypto price at a certain level, then you start marketing it to other people. You're like, this is the next hot project. Other people buy in, but like, where does that wealth transfer go, right? You know what I mean? The second like somebody else comes in, is the second the price can appreciate depending. So they
Every time you convince someone else to buy it, they're paying a higher price than you did. And then if you convince the other person, they're paying even a higher price. I see.
So it's like a little bit more of like an argument. It's like, isn't everything a Ponzi? Because there's no like direct product that's like being interchanged between people's hands, or like you're not buying into like a service or like this thing that you're saying this is what I get for it. But it you know, conceptually.
I think the actual definition of Ponzi is like you pay me, right, as an investment. And I go, oh, you know what? This investment is doing well. Then you pay me this
Yeah, you
investment.
give me my
and
rewards.
I give him the money that you gave me.
That's why it's like a loose argument of the Ponzi, because in essence it's like people are arguing, right? Even on like Senate floors, it's like, hey, I bought Bitcoin at this price. When you buy it at this next price and I sell it, it's like it's your money that I'm earning. Like the profit comes from other people, you know what I mean? Not from a product.
So you gotta start the business.
Yeah.
I think the
Start
idea
the
that
Ponzi.
I think the idea that like if Bitcoin, if Bitcoin isn't like in the example, if Bitcoin isn't accepted as currency around the world, then it's just this existing thing that people transfer wealth through. So people who buy in, other people cash out, and there's no product is the argument.
But there's something called the speculative market that just does the same shit. So
But yeah, you gotta start the Ponzi. Start a Ponzi and you're good.